The Haunted Treehouse. Once upon a time, in a quiet neighborhood on the outskirts of town, lived a 10-year-old boy named Timmy. He was an adventurous soul with a wild imagination. Timmy and his friends loved to explore the woods near their homes, but there was one place they dared not venture, the old, abandoned treehouse deep within the forest. The treehouse had a sinister reputation. It was said to be haunted, and the kids in the neighborhood whispered tales of strange noises and eerie shadows that lurked around it. One moonless night, Timmy and his two best friends, Sarah and Jake, gathered around the campfire in Timmy's backyard. As they roasted marshmallows and told ghost stories, the conversation inevitably turned to the dreaded treehouse. Timmy's curiosity got the best of him, and he proposed a dare. "Tomorrow, we should go to the treehouse and spend the night there," he said, trying to sound brave. Sarah and Jake exchanged nervous glances but ultimately agreed. The next afternoon, the trio set off towards the woods. The closer they got to the treehouse, the more the forest seemed to close in on them, casting long, eerie shadows. Upon reaching the treehouse, they hesitated. It looked even more ominous up close, its wooden planks creaking as if it were alive. They climbed the rickety ladder and entered the small, dimly lit space. As night fell, they huddled together, their flashlights their only source of comfort. The woods outside were eerily silent. The wind whispered through the trees like ghostly voices, and the branches scraped against the windows, setting their nerves on edge. Just as they were about to dismiss the haunting tales as mere fiction, strange things began to happen. The temperature dropped, and their breaths formed misty clouds. Shadows danced on the walls, taking on sinister shapes. Terrifying whispers filled the air, and the treehouse seemed to sway as if possessed by an unseen force. Sarah and Jake clung to Timmy, their faces pale with fear. They wanted to leave, but the door was stuck, refusing to open. As the night wore on, they felt a presence in the room with them, a malevolent force that seemed to grow stronger with each passing moment. Panic set in as they realized they were not alone. The ghostly whispers grew louder, taunting them with chilling words. With trembling hands, Timmy found a dusty old book tucked away in a corner. It contained an incantation, a way to banish the malevolent presence. With the fear-fueled desperation of a child, he began to recite the words. As the incantation left Timmy's lips, a blinding light filled the treehouse. The malevolent force let out an agonized scream and dissipated into the night. The door swung open, and the kids scrambled out, gasping for breath. The treehouse stood empty, its sinister aura gone. They had banished the ghostly presence, and the haunted treehouse was no more. Timmy, Sarah, and Jake returned to their homes, forever bound by the terrifying night they had faced. As they lay in their beds, they knew that they had conquered their fears, and their bond had grown stronger. From then on, the haunted treehouse became just another story to tell around the campfire, a testament to the bravery of three young friends.